So if you watched the last video, then you know that Dazzler's headed to New York. We're so far behind that we just happen to have the next NYX issue with Dazzler. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. My name is Dorian, this is SEM Comics. We are continuing our coverage of NYX with number 6. Our story starts off with, I thought it was Sophie Cuckoo doing the narration, but actually it's somebody else. It is a blast from the past, especially for you people who read the first NYX about 20 years ago. But we see everybody is headed to the one night only concert of Dazzler. So Jamie's working the door, he's using his dupes. You guys don't know, that's his duplicates. Now, pretty sure he never met Miss Marvel, so that's probably a brand new meeting, but he knows everybody else like Prodigy, Laura, probably knows Aloe, and Sophie Cuckoo. So everybody was able to get in just fine. And all of a sudden, Laura sniffs the air and is like, you. And it's local. And he's like, look, just this once, don't get involved, stay out of it. And Laura's like, can't do that because you work for MOJO. And MOJO is a big problem. So Prodigy goes to his boyfriend and is like, you need to go upstairs to the concession stands. So his boyfriend goes to Sophie's like, you want to come with me? Because she's having issues with her powers. Sophie's like, no, I'm good right here. So Loco starts using his powers and they start chasing him down. But he's pretty agile and he gets all the way to the control room. And he starts using his powers to try to take over the live stream. But then Laura shows up and is like, it's not going to happen. So Loco's like, why are you trying to stop me? And then Prodigy pretty much lets him know exactly what MOJO's plan is to subliminally get put into the music and into everybody's heads so that he can eventually start taking people over. So the Loco's like, you talk about Mr. Friend, that's MOJO, like he's evil, but you guys did your march. How much food did I put on mutant kids' tables? Did it give any mutant kids who didn't have anywhere to sleep a place to sleep? How many jobs for mutants did they create? Mr. Friend is actually out here trying to do something. He's actually helping. So Laura's like, no, MOJO is an attention vampire. This is literally how he feeds himself. And then Loco's like, I can't just go back because he'll kill me. I was thinking to myself like, now we get to the real issue. Because yeah, MOJO will kill you. So then speaking of MOJO, he starts to sense that Loco's starting to go to the light and he makes an executive decision and then he takes over Loco. Just like that Mr. Friendly doll that he has, he pretty much controls Loco exactly the same way. So MOJO's pretty much wrecking shop and it's looking bad for our NYX mutants. When all of a sudden it seems like time just freezes. Now which mutant has that kind of power? That's right. Are you old school NYX fans? It's Collin Nixon. This is Laura's original BBF. Yes, and they haven't seen each other in a very long time. So Laura's like, thought you were dead, especially since you didn't show up at Coca-Cola. And Collin's like, that whole thing kind of flowed by. Didn't really have time, especially for the bad parts. So Miss Marvel's like, who is this? And Prodigy's like, it's Collin Nixon, Time Walker, old friend. And Laura's like, the oldest friend, the first friend, is still the best. So then they look around and Loco is gone. So Miss Marvel's like, should we go after him? And Prodigy's like, no, he only has one place to go, and that's the worst place for him. If he's smart, he'll turn around and come back to us. So then they go and then they enjoy the Dazzler concert, which will continue in Dazzler number 4. But we're not done because Loco does go back to MOJO. And MOJO's like, it's okay. It's not a loss. Not at all. Because now my real plan will be set in motion. But real quick, the next issue is going to have Sync in it. And if you were reading the Krakoan era, that you know him and Laura Kinney, woo, that's going to be awkward as hell.